Ah, okay. Yeah, and my thumb, when I have the wheel in the hand, my thumb is like, you know, like, how can I describe it? But I grip a little bit below the middle, sort of.
Yeah, okay, so you get, however, the feeling to steer smoothly while holding it that low, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I hold it way higher, it's harder to steer fast, I think. And more often you have to steer fast than smooth.
But yeah, the gear shifts they hurt after some time, and I also think like they must break when you use them for braking. You make them probably. Naja.
Yeah.
You make them broken.
Yeah, the gear shifts is weird. It's also like, no.
But I really missed that like a button very easy to hit, or maybe on the back of the wheel or something. For the
thing is,
fingers.
whenever I had to switch my wheel so far in the past 2-3 years, it was always because the button on the wheel broke. Because the buttons on the wheel are usually not really meant to be used that much. You know, like if you play Formula 1 with them or something, like you don't really use them too much. But when you like always push it and then you have like a pressure situation in match and you have to do an important slide, I sometimes push it so hard. Like, you know. That's why I need like a new wheel every year, sort of.
Do you? I thought this old wheel that you had, that you could have used that for years.
I mean, no. It was especially when I started playing Stadium, because you have to brake so much. When I played United, it was like no issue, because when do you have to brake in United? It's like so rare actually. I mean, okay, rally something, but not as much as on Stadium.
That would be actually one reason to come back to United.
I mean, it's not really. Like, usually, if my wheel breaks, like,
I mean, Marcus, I heard you have the spots open, right, for the next cup?
Theoretically, this 2v2 cup, Granadi, Maxi asked me if we want to play together. I agreed, and we called us okay boys then, of course. But in theory, 4 people can be in the team.
No.
Could have Firestorm, Granadi, Riolu, Stealth.
You know what I actually did? When my semester, like, there must have been like in October or something, when there was like no Team GL or anything going on, I played a little bit of TM2 again. I played the Envy Mix title pack. I could just grind it some maps there for no reason. Because you also had like that one update at some point with the where you had also the United cars in there.
When did you do that?
Oh, I don't know. It must have been like October or something. Just because I had nothing else to do. Like literally nothing. I had no uni, I had no Team GL or anything. But I also didn't want to stream each day 8 hours, so.
Yeah, by the way, talking about Maxi, I was just, yesterday I looked a little bit like when people joined OK Boys, because we had that topic. I was wondering, like, for example, Arma was 2021, the middle of it. You joined in like one batch with some others as well in like, I think it was August or so.
Must have been beginning 2021.
No, 2020. Like
2020 already. Yeah, true.
Like 2 months after the game came out or so. And apparently we played TTC.
Wait, that's late?
Beforehand. Yeah.
I remember you asked me. You sent me the link back then.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember for a long
also
time we were on Discord on TeamSpeak still, but I didn't join yet.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, exactly. I suggested you. There was like the first mention of Granadi is on August of 2019 with just a word record from you with the rear cam. And then another one, then Riolu posting in 2019 as well that Mario's world record got stolen by you on a post map. Very nice.
I still cannot forgive you that.
Yeah.
I actually don't know which coast map.
And then, July, 8th of July, I wrote, Granadi könnte man auch mal hinzufügen.
Yeah, on 11th of July you sent me the link, I just found it. That late? Didn't I already like? So I was with you
Yeah.
like in voice chat for like 5 months until I
Yeah,
joined.
yeah, I should know.
Wow.
Like the thing is, at that time we never added anyone, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Fair
kind of
enough.
weird though. Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even know about it, so yeah.
yeah. Also, you joined and like a day after we made that Netflix account, and you instantly went in there. I remember as well. That's good. But yeah, in the same sentences there, like we added, I think in that moment we added Granadi, we added, we added Styx, and we also added Ansgar at that time. And then
Okay.
Marius asked, and maybe we could also add Maxi as well. And Firestorm just said no. And that was it. That was it. He wasn't added for another year.
Wow.
Oh yeah, then that would
When
actually
when
not
did
work
Turbo
with
join again?
Firestorm Max.
Turbo, good question. Okay, but I shouldn't search for Turbo, I'm an idiot. Like, what is the last thing from Turbo? Yeah, Trickmere Turbo, Bundesfighter 2 Turbo, huh? Trickmere Turbo, okay, Turbo,
Yeah,
Cut.
once when I wanted to find out how his Twitch channel was called and I wanted to Google it, and I just put in Trackmania and Turbo after each other.
But your Turbo's first message is... no! Like, Turbo joined on the 7th of August. Yeah, I mean, 7.8. You say kinda.
Yeah, on my sister's birthday. Okay.
Yeah, but he joined there, and then like 2 days after, you joined as well. So like 2-3 days.
Okay.
I know. Interesting. And you also. Oh, okay. Interesting. I see a message from you like, what is your opinion? Which org I should join? And you had 2 options: Wavy or Exalty.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Actually, it would have been funny if you didn't say it and Kanadi had to guess which Dirks that were.
I actually would have known it. I think, because I remember on Wavy they actually offered me a giga small salary, but therefore Exalty offered that they could send me, like some hardware stuff.
Yeah, but Exalt, you want a cash prize from like a percentage of your cash prize. Interesting.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Hell no,
I mean
man.
you wrote that, so I don't know.
Wow, I didn't remember that. And good that I went to Wavy. I mean, Wavy, I only was there like 3 or 4 months. That was kind of nice, actually. I mean, when I got the offer by Atex, I just immediately went there.
Yeah.
Is Baby still existing?
No. I mean, yes, but not
Not
in
in
Trackmania.
GM.
I think Richie was also playing for them, and Inix at that time.
Yeah.
Did you, by the way, know that I only joined Atex because of Massa?
Interesting.
Like because
how?
Atex was in Trackmania like very long ago. Like they were 2007, 8-ish or something. They also hosted some tournaments back then. I don't know if you ever played them, Marius, maybe?
Canyon. Alternate.
Canyon,
at
and
least.
they also did 24-hour race, I think they said.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Might be wrong.
Well, I never really cared who hosted them, but yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
But they
Canyon
wanted to get-
tournaments they hosted.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that.
With Nutella and
But
Predator
I just knew they
casters.
did sometimes. Okay.
That
No, they
that
wanted to
was a
get
nice
back into
casting
the...
team.
Wait, who? Predator and?
Nutella.
Yeah, they were always nice, I remember.
Yeah.
But no, they wanted to get back into the game, and they were like asking Massa, because he was like, the German pro, who they should pick up, and Massa suggested me. Otherwise, they might have not gotten aware of me even, because I didn't stream back then, right? So I was not that known, and I wasn't in Team GL. I mean, I was playing OGL, okay, but that was kind of it.
Yeah, worked kind of well.
Yeah. Can't complain.
about that Canyon tournament, I can also do so many stories. Tell so many stories. Final was between Shadow and Figos. And Figos had a very good final, and Shadow has beaten him by then starting to get him into a conversation. Like Shadow was then chatting a lot, and Figos was answering at some point in the 1v1 match. And then he lost the focus with that, and that was the way to win for Shadow.
Did you, by the way, see the new cut on that one training map, on Training 17?
Yeah.
No?
That's pretty dank.
The interesting thing with that is I bet so many people already tried it,
100%.
but it never worked.
100%. I mean, it works on the sausage version as well, for example.
Exactly.
I think also someone said in the comments, like, the cut everyone tried, but for some reason only Corny succeeded or something.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it?
It looked like we needed it kind of decent.
Wait, what? My cock's only 13 centimeters.
Rip. See how it's done. 18.
Scheiße.
Okay.
Okay, JMZ starts.
So good.
Oh,
Your Granati Lars, next week you have to play JMZ to steal others the big points.
I mean, for a man that's good, I guess. 12A. I don't know what 42 sounds out.
42 is, I think, the Umfang, you know?
Okay.
But 40, I'm not sure. I mean, I know the letter is like the actual size. But that's kind of everyone knows. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure about the number.
Yeah, by the way, Granadi with that RPG map, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can do that probably sometime next week. I wouldn't
yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
I mean, you also still have the virtual match.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, do you train there much? Like, I mean...
like today I played for 1 hour, I just played every map a little bit, and that's it. Like, I'm not gonna do more. Like, I will not fully try hard to improve on the maps now, that's like...
Yeah. I mean, you don't have the playoffs now, of course, do you? Like, I mean, you would have the maps again in the All-Star, right?
No.
Maybe you would.
No. All-Star is gonna be 5 of the new maps.
Really? Oh, okay.
And only 5. Like, the maps are gonna release... I don't even know if that's public info, but... they will release, like, right after the playoffs.
Okay. I mean, that's when they should release, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense otherwise.
Yeah.
And then they also announced the 5 maps that are gonna be played in All-Stars. And, yeah.
For a long time I thought that the current map pack we would have that now for long. But now already new maps, I heard that lately in the stream in the cars. I was like, oh, didn't know about that.
Yeah, honestly, now that we're not gonna play playoffs, it's actually pretty short. Like, I don't feel like I tickled out everything out of every map or anything. You know? But if we played playoffs, that would still be like another 3 or 4 weeks now almost. Then, yeah, would be fine. I mean, better to have a bit more maps than having maps for really long and then they would get boring.
Yeah. But yeah, with the RPG map, we can probably then do that like next week at some point. Maybe then also with Turbo.
Yeah, I mean, I would especially like to do it on a day where my girlfriend has to work long, but I don't know that yet, when it will be.
Yeah, you can say that then. I mean, it shouldn't take too long. Like, if we start, like, we should be done before Cover Day.
Yeah, it would be fun with as free.
Yeah, it's because, like she says, from welcome to Warrior Plastic Gameplay, a map made from the fans of puzzle solving and RPGs. This map highly focuses on puzzle solving and knowing tricks to be able to solve each checkpoint. For a total of 130 checkpoints, the map is aimed to players that are quite good at the game, most of the automatismen, okay? And that have already played multiple RPGs. The map is very long, estimated discovery 4 to 5 hours, and has a lot of challenges to overcome, so for more enjoyable experience and avoiding being stuck, you should be playing the map with friends in a call, or on a... So yeah, that's why I want to play that with you guys.
Yeah.
Would make sense. I mean, we see. I mean, with that kind of map, like you are a little bit faster than if you do it with multiple people together. Because I mean, we should figure out the solution kind of quicker than I guess. But
Yeah, but I don't mind.
if you always wait for each other, I mean, that should be fine. Then shouldn't take too short. I mean,
It was fun, this one map that we played once where we also had to figure out puzzles with Torpo together.
which one?
Where we had even a Wordle to solve in Trackmania. Where one guy
Oh
asked...
yeah. That one. You mean the escape room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sick.
But if you do it next week, not good for me. Unless I get Corona now, before I start flying. My one colleague has COVID, of course. And at work, someone else from the people that sit together in the same room with me had Corona and did a test, like even PCR tests, and it was then negative, so could join work again. It was today here. Yeah, but now the own test, we are still forced to do always an own test before we go to work, had suddenly a second line again, even though just 2 days ago it was negative PCR test. I was not sure like what to do now, because usually we are not allowed to join or to go to the ops, to the operation central, if we have a positive test. And I was of course sitting with this person now in the same room.
What the fuck, love?
I don't know. I just want to trigger muscle. Yes.
Work. Mann! Fuck off!
Ooh, Requin out.
I need this at my chat
Maybe.
as well.
One guy is still dropping.
Yeah, holo with 26 centimeter. The hell? Ah, okay. Good race.
Lars, do you wanna cast tomorrow, the United Cup?
No. Will also not be there.
I kinda would like to also cast it, but I'm also player now. I even have a small chance for top 10 now because one of the top players can't play. But I need to improve a lot over the next day. There are not that many stadium opponents and not many coast opponents. If I no-life these two envies, I could on coast even win. But I need to improve a lot. Stadium I can get second or fourth. Like second behind Roa or fourth place then behind Sander and Trim as well.
Dude. That picture Barbos posted. There it would be really hard for me to see who is Azox, who is Barbos. I mean, it's still possible, but like, holy shit.
Do you mean, yeah, he showed that to us at Hamburg.
Yeah, there I had
Yeah,
it
like-
correct, but like
Yeah, there I had it also
he
correct,
just
but-
posted one from after their final today.
Wait, where?
on Twitter.
Okay. That's kind of nice, honestly. Like, that's really cool that they play together and stuff. Let me look. Barbosh.
Same shirt, of course.
Yeah, okay. That's like... it's crazy. Now you have to show it on stream, Marius. So that the people are aware.
You have to count the minutes until I would find it on Twitter.
Wait, okay, wait, I'm gonna... Wait.
I can't.
Wait, Marius,
I
shit,
can't go
got
out.
you.
I can't go out of the game now. In the
Here.
middle of a knockout.
Oh, I cannot even spam it.
Wait, why did you spam? Oh, yeah, because you're. I was wondering why did you post a different link, but no, you're just incompetent.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I
know
know.
I do that also all the time.
I have it open on my streaming. Wait, Obitum is out. Ah! Obitum is out. He was one of the fast guys.
It's they also have like the exact same haircut, kind of the exact same beard.
I show it after my round.
To the XCD. How funny would it be if they would be a Trackmania World Tour duo at some point?
Yes.
Like, it would be so good. Oh, that's so skippable, Magi.
Is it fast or? Yes,
Yeah.
it would be.
Really.
Depends where the finish is. And she's not building air pipes, man.
Massa didn't even.
Also here.
I could have also wished the map with like some intended cuts or something. That would have been cool.
But is then the guy that is happy? It must be Barbers because he won. The other guy looks like
Yeah.
he lost.
Yeah. This picture is really nice. Good one, Bolos. Wait, Einix posted that he got a Trackmania ad on Twitch.
Who?
Einix.
Okay.
Why do you heck? He got an ad promoting the Okubra.
Oh god, no.
Oh wait, my girlfriend. Wait, be right back.
Oh nah, you can't tell me that Speed Surf is again lucky. Every single knockout he is early on an orange place.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm back. But I have to leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hello, interest. So I see. Wait, by the way, do you guys stream on Monday then, the things?
I won't.
Okay.
I might, but with the internet
I'm not
from...
sure yet.
No.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Also depends on the format, like how competitive it is, maybe. Gonna see. Alright, well then, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
See you.
So, yeah. Like, why would you not stream a cup?
What performance?
No, Speed Surf is a 0.68. But yeah, I don't know. Speed Surf is leading in this season. I say it every JMZ Cup. And he was so far, I think, in pretty much every single cup in one round lucky that he didn't get knocked out. He was always surviving on orange. And if he was knocked out there, he would have lost so many points that he would drop behind me immediately. But that's this format, like if you have a season with knockouts, like one such an early knockout could be like a game changer of the season, of the standings. And he avoided so far to be knocked out super early. That's why he's leading. And he was then, of course, getting even sick positions in the end. A win, the 2nd place, and the 5th place. And instead of those, it could have been much, much worse as well. Yeah, I'm saving the transitions quite a lot at the moment. The start transition is kinda the most dangerous one, that you don't make the jump. And you need the first jump kinda good to make the 2nd one. It's a bit annoying. And then this transition here. On the first day where I played this map, I was so much faster on this. But today I'm so tired. I'm happy that I can sleep long. I won't drive to Garbage tomorrow already. I will do it on Friday. Then I can nicely sleep and then I train for United. Telna is out. And Bipo Binks, wow, 2 opponents. And fast times.
Alright, I'll leave them now as well. I'll see you.
See you. Mange-moi le poulet. How can I drive so safe? Also in the very first day where we had seen this map for the very first time, we did a knockout on this, and I can tell you that I was beating the sub easily. At least I drove easily point low times, like 0.0, 0.1. But I remember that I felt much more confident there on the middle section of this map. I'm saving the start quite a lot. And then I can't really come back from it. Then I only end up at a 0.4. That's like the main issue. I do release basically in the jump, and that drops a lot of momentum for a pretty long straight where you have to go uphill as well. No speed self suddenly drives to 0.45. Okay. Hey, the first round win for me. And our speed self had a shit round, only 0.97. The thing is that at this point you could get knocked out if you drive such a time. Wow, Fyrain drove actually a good time now. And me too. And Dampuleto is out in an unlucky 4th place. Wow. I didn't expect that from Fyrain. Go, go. Yay. Speed self out. GG. That was so close with the jump. I released there and I landed so early. That was so tight. But he drove another good time. Like, I had to improve my 0.3s by just driving the start then a bit more risky. And then I instant drove now 3 subs in a row in the end. Ah, nice. Finally I won a cup in the JMZ. That took a while. I gained a few points, but not many on speed self. But at least something. I gained quite a bit on Dampuleto, because between 3rd and 4th is always this big gap. Nice! Yeah, next week I will be missing then. Can't play the dirt map. I will get points for it. I asked for a rule change so that you can miss 1 cup. But the points are then depending on my seasonal result in the end. Then you get 5 positions deducted from that, and that's the points that you would get. Most likely points for 8th place.